general, it was almost, it wasn't even difficult. It just took longer, you know, because once you do everything, it just takes so much more time than having, you know, a million people involved. But also, it was easier, I would say, because we were so free in our choices and we didn't have to compromise and talk to people about it. We just did whatever we wanted to do, and then we created exactly the sound we wanted to have. So in the end, I feel like it was.
I think what's more, for sure. But what's the most difficult part, I think, in general, is like to say it's done. You know, like to have a song and say like, okay, this is the final mix, this is the final master, it's done. You know, don't touch it.
We often want to make it better and better, yes?
Exactly, yeah. You're always like constantly working and until like the record company comes and says like, you know guys, that deadline, we need the record. You keep on working and working and working. I think if no one would have set us a deadline, I think we would still work on it.
Well, okay. Please tell us about your time out. What has changed in your life for these years, and what do you most miss in your life? No, I'm sorry. Did you miss without a scene?
Did you miss?
Without concerts and scene?
I see. Yeah. I think, I mean, we definitely needed that break. So we kind of took that break because we needed it for, you know, our personal life, and we just got a little older, and then also for the inspiration of the band. Like I feel like we just ran out of you know, energy and inspiration, and we just got a little tired. So we were really kind of like running away from the fame. We didn't want to be famous anymore for a while, and then we just had to find the fun again, and then we went in the studio and we got inspired by new things, and life changed definitely. You know, Tom and me, we moved to America and we started completely new life. I would say we life, you know, and so this is one
the world. Yes.
Yeah, and this is one of the reasons why we took that break too, is because, you know, when we took that break, like after the last record, we felt like, you know, no inspiration anymore as well. Like, you know, on the creative side, we had nothing to write, you know. So it was like, because we were pretty much, you know, hiding behind, you know, tall fences and walls, and, you know, staying in the house all day because we couldn't really live life. So I think, you know, on the creative side as well, it was really important to live life, you know, that and that we have something to write about, you know, find love, friendship, parties, you know, the regular stuff, what you do in life. So and that inspires us the most, like everything.
Just not be so guarded anymore, you know, because we were like really guarded.
Yes, I see. How do you think, are your fans different in different countries, or music erases all barriers and all fans are the same?
I do feel like that a little bit. I feel like everyone's
especially our fans, like they're so united all over the world. I feel like we do something in Mexico and the people in Russia know about that, you know, right away. We play a concert, and like when we come off stage, we can already hear the first song on YouTube. You know, it's like everything is so.
It's the internet.
It's the internet, yeah. But I feel, especially with our fans, like they're really connected to each other. Like it's like a big family. They share, you know, they love each other.
Information.
And they do stuff together, and it's really cool. Huh?
Well, okay. What are your impressions of Russia and Russian people after visiting several cities, and have you changed your mind? Maybe.
I feel like everyone's very welcoming, you know. I don't, you know, the first impression of Russian people sometimes is very harsh, you know. And they especially the guys, like they always want to seem a little mean, I feel like. But the reality is they're not. Everyone's very, very nice. So kind of like under that mask, everyone's like kind of smiling and happy, and they appreciate you come so much. And I don't know, it's just like the hospitality is just like very, very nice. Like, you know, we had amazing dinners, and everyone wants to drink with us, and everyone's happy we're coming, and we have the best time, really.
Yeah, well, we're really happy. You speak English very fluently, and what Russian words you had time to learn?
Nahui and pista.
Well, they are not good words.
We know спасибо, пожалуйста, добрый день, здравствуйте.
Привет.
Меня зовут Georg.
Nice.
Я люблю
Well
играть в
done.
футбол.
Well done.
Хорошо, я знаю.
Was ist arbeiten?
Работаю.
Работа, ja. No, das ist ja anders.
Работи.
Das ist ja anders.
Работать hier.
It's cool, really.
Работа.
Russian fans really were looking forward to your return, and in a few months they were preparing some surprises and flash mobs. And I'd like to ask you, what is the most memorable gift from the fans you have ever received?
Oh God, there are so many cute things. Because some people, they write songs and they get creative and they write poems and.
It's really hard to pick one. I mean, we're on the road for 10 years.
Yeah,
It's
I
like
get
in-
like nice stuff for Pumba and for the dogs and.
Yeah, we get alcohol a lot. Like, we always appreciate when we get local, good alcohol. You know.
Yesterday we got what's that called?
Yeah,
What's that called, Chance?
Whip.
A whip.
Whip. Yeah.
So it's like the whole SM thing was like going down yesterday.
And then we got the little buttons too. They're
Yeah.
kind of cool. Like
Wood buttons.
the wood buttons.
Yeah.
And I got a beautiful bracelet with diamonds. That was beautiful.
Yeah.
Someone bought me gold and diamonds.
That's
That's my
always
favorite.
appreciated.
I see. On behalf of the Women's Magazine, I can't help asking, what do you think about Russian girls?
I think, what I love about them the most is like that they're so confident in the way they dress. Like it always seems like they know exactly what they want and they just go for it, Especially even the girls at the airport and they're like working, so they have their working, uniforms on. And but then they have like these fancy Louis Vuitton, Yves Saint Laurent
Sundresses.
shoes. And you're like, wow, that's not like, I've never seen that in another country. This one girl, she was wearing like sparkling boots, and I was like, wow. I just like that they know what they want. They seem very confident. I like that.
Well, I see. What your girls think about strong love of your fans and the fact that you are often traveling? I wonder.
Our girls, I think they are fine with it. I mean, at the end of the day, like if you have a long relationship and especially like in our life, you need a partner that's accepting your life and pretty much live your life.
Aren't they jealous, maybe?
No.
Because they know they can trust.
They are happy when we come and they are very happy when we leave.
Exactly. They're happy when we're gone too. So it's always, it always keeps the relationship fresh.
Keeps the balance. Yeah.
Yep.
Well,
They're very happy when you come.
how did you spend your spare time and what places are you going to visit in Volgograd?
Nothing, because we're leaving almost like
Oh, don't
tonight.
have time.
So
Yeah.
we came in last night at 4 in the morning, and then we're gonna leave at 6 or 3 tonight.
That's a
AM.
pity.
So
Yeah,
yeah,
it
we,
is.
we don't get to see anything. It's a pity. Yeah.
Next time we come, we're gonna see more.
Okay, and the last question is, how did you spend your spare time when you don't write the music?
We drink a lot.
Usually.
We drink, we smoke. Yeah, that's pretty much what we
To
do.
have
I mean, in
parties.
general, I have to say, like, whenever we're not on stage, we're working on new material. I'm in the studio constantly. So we're definitely making music all day long. And yeah, other than that, I have so many hobbies that I can't even decide. Like, I don't even have the time to do all of that. Like, I love gaming, for example. I haven't done that in forever because I just don't have the time. I love riding motorcycle. Every once in a while we were into sports. Now we don't have the time anymore, as you can see. And yeah, and drinking and smoking is.
I like to go to the movies. Whenever I have time, I go to the cinema, and I like to do that. I even go by myself, just like me. And then I love indie movies, like all the small little theaters. And I have one that's super close to my house, so I would go there. When I have time, just by myself at night. and watch movies.
What last movie did you see in the cinema?
Oh God, I don't even. The last one I saw at this cinema was Still Alice, which was an amazing movie. I cried so much. I cried the entire time because it's such a touching movie and it's so good. So everyone that hasn't seen that movie should go and watch it. It's really good.
Well, thank you very much
Thank you.
for the time you have spent for us, and I'm sure today it will be an amazing show.